Oh, check, check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, are we live? Is the internet good now? I think we are. We're running at full bit rate. Full bit rate. Be sure to smash the like. Trying to do my best. Ivan on tech impression. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope I'm sounding well. I hope you are having a good week so far, just starting Monday. Hope you're feeling good. The crypto markets overall are just doing very well. I mean, if you go to Morales Money and you check the altcoins here, I mean, we got Trust Wallet up 26%. And be sure to say hello in the chat so I know who's watching, where you're watching from, who you are, so I can give you a shout out. Hopefully my regular people come in here and we can get this live stream going. As you can see on the agenda up here over there is the Bitcoin halving, and we're going to talk about how that correlates with MicroStrategy, and if you are wanting to get into trading on the stock market, correlating with the crypto markets. So, you know, this is stocks like Coinbase, MicroStrategy, Tesla, and possible public offerings of Ripple. So that is in the cards as well. So that's what was some news months ago, but it might be something coming up in the cards. The more that Ripple and XRP come out of those cases, come out of the lawsuits, and which they are, and, you know, start paying their fees, paying their dues, and then possibly having an option to become public. So it's, you know, it's just other ways for the for retail to get into crypto in a different type of way. And so this is kind of what I'm thinking. I'm a lot of what I'm doing right now is strategizing. I'm strategizing. I know you guys are probably doing the same thing. You know, you're feeling the pre-sniffings of the bull market. You know, we kind of were in a lot of depression phase. We've been in a really long down phase, basically. You know, from just kind of chopping sideways. You know, you look at, and if we go, I want to pull up the Bitcoin chart here, and this is a really cool indicator that you can put on your chart that gives you where the halvings were and kind of what the potential moves are from where the second halving. You know, the first halving you have to really zoom in and you can see it, and then second halving you can see where the potential move was, where we saw basically from this bottom here, a good 3,232% move. And then, so what I want to show you here is it's that same indicator, but this is on MicroStrategy stock. So what I like seeing here is that their stock went up a good 1,085%. And so I measured that high right here and put it on where the potential fourth halving right here is. That gives their stock valuation at $1,668. And for me, I just, like, Michael Saylor is so bullish. He's so bullish on Bitcoin. And, like, the more you listen to him talk about Bitcoin, yo, what's up, Gen X? What's up, Cryogenics? Came to watch for a few minutes, and then I have to go. Oh, well, thanks for stopping by, brother. I appreciate it very much. So, if you do me a favor and if you share this on your X page and repost it, then that might get some other people in. You know, that always does the algorithm good, so I appreciate it. But yeah, so I just, like, Michael Saylor, he will make you super bullish on Bitcoin. And then this is actually one of my
I started going down this rabbit hole of thinking about what is money when I realized that I was in essence going to lose my company, right, and destroy the livelihoods of all my employees, and, you know, waste 30 years of my life. And so when I started thinking about it, and, you know, it's helpful when Jerome Powell says, when I've been thinking about raising interest rates, you know, your strategy of investing in bonds is broken. When I started
And so when he talks about bonds here, bonds are, from this date, August 10th to 2020, have been down, 24%. And it's just, it's pretty wild that, Bitcoin at the same time, since that date, has been up 147%. And then that's not to mention all the different, different altcoins that have had massive moves, but then, big retracements at the same time. And then you look at the NASDAQ, good, it's good performance. I mean, it's it's a safer bet in a sense, more risk off, but 18% opposed to the 147%. And then you have gold right here at negative 3%, which Bitcoin gets compared to a lot in terms of what the mechanism of how it is in the white paper, the fundamentals of it, how the economics works, the supply and demand, the way that the halving is built into the programming and built into the whole philosophy and the whole timeline of Bitcoin. So this is the same, this is what's so interesting about these comparisons is that really what actually is more risk off sometimes is honestly more Bitcoin. So then you think, okay, here's the big comparison. You got Bitcoin 147%, S&P 500 26%, NASDAQ 18%, gold -3%, silver -19%, which is so funny because it kind of correlates almost with Litecoin. You think about Litecoin and how Litecoin against Bitcoin is basically like if you were to say, Bitcoin, LTC, it's just like, I don't know if this is the correct chart for this particular one, but I'd have to do like a different split chart where it, let's see. Yeah. Or I'd have to do, was it LTC, BTC. Yeah, so it's kind of like the same, like looking at it in terms of, let's see, whoa. Lost the figure here, there we go. Let's go in and zoom in a little bit. But the thing that I'm seeing here is just so bullish is just how much it moved after the third halving. And I think we would have had a lot more movement. I think we just got pushed down massively because of the over confidence, I think, in a lot of different platforms and in the market. I think it was almost like funny money, like and there was so much in, and I think it was over speculated, which means it could it was kind of like overbought. And then some things didn't meet expectations, and then you see where we've just had this like massive, capitulations of all the companies and the different, different banks, and then now you kind of see like, okay, we're starting to recover from that mass, all those black swan events, and then you can see where, okay, we're starting to get that strength again. Here's that point. We're going to be in a different price territory. And then this is how, when you look at the Bitcoin rainbow chart, you look at the rainbow chart, and this is where I like to see why it makes sense when you put these dates in here, where you go to, move it up a little bit so you can see it, and zoom it in a little bit. So right now we're in the ranges of, 34,000 and 44,000. Once we get to the actual halving, then potential, even just buying on that news alone and euphoria in the market, and also spot Bitcoin ETFs approval this year. People are talking about this year. So then the price could be sitting in the it could be sitting in the still cheap hold phase, which is in that $50,000 to $65,000. And then when you look at the chart, and let's just take this indicator off, and then just kind of, because I have some stuff drawn in here as well. Is this the one? No, it's I think it's, where is it? Is this it? There we go. All right, so this is where I think we're going in the short term, is 42,160, and that's just per what the chart's saying. The chart's just saying that we've already taken this area and we turn that into new support over here again, I think, and that's what's going to potentially push us into. And I have this price line right here because this is where we see other great support. But also, this is also a price line, I think, right here that I'm waiting for. This is the price line that I'm waiting for a reason. There's a reason why I have this marked here, and I'll show it to you on the Dixie here. I always like showing this because, look, the dollar is going to lose strength. You can see it right here. The dollar is going to lose strength. That doesn't mean it's going away, but it's losing strength. So right here is where we saw that same movement going down into the bottom here, which the bottom was, if you see this close, was at $16,050. So, and there's some people. I mean, what's crazy is that Carl Runefelt from the Moon actually has a trade in on BYBIT around that price. It was like 16,000 or 17,000. So congratulations, Carl, on that. You know, I actually have a trades. You know, we haven't talked about the trades, but smash the like button if you haven't already, and be sure to use my referral links if you haven't. Test out all the different exchanges, you know, just see what you like. A lot of them have really great services, and one's different. You know, some they're all kind of similar, but then different at the same time. You know, so you kind of can weave in between each one, and that's my personal opinion. Is just kind of, you know, you just want to be able to test some stuff out. But yeah, I just see it here that this is where we're going to be heading towards. And actually, in the short term, you know, it's going to happen, you know, sooner than later. But you know, it's not to say I can't always be fully bullish, you know, because the short term can always trick you, and there could be some scammy wicks to the downside. You know, currently right now, price movement is good. You know, it is good. You know, I mean, we're up, you know, substantially in profits on our trades here. And if we look at some of these setups that we drew here, the crypto gaming narrative is just going to be huge, guys. So the crypto gaming narrative is going to be the actual what the altcoins that you're going to see really move. And so there's some outliers, I think, that are kind of have always been in the space, and kind of in terms of market cap and kind of what they're doing is, you know, yield guild games. And I just kind of saw like, okay, look, people are just gonna start buying these crypto gaming coins, whether they're game community coins, game creator projects. Recently, I found one on Polygon by using Morales Money, Nakamoto Games, which is on Polygon. You know, you basically, easy way to do this, you go on Morales Money and you search for which network you want to use. So you go to Polygon, This is just the quick filter of buy pressure, and I use the DEX score of 90, so it kind of filters out a little bit more. And then look, you can see exactly what people are buying in terms of the actual buy pressure, like how much liquidity in the past month has been going into these particular coins. And when you buy, when you go premium, you can see these time frames in the matter of days and in the minutes. So Nakamoto Games is something that is actually have just per what people are buying has a great market cap, and it's getting increased holders, attention, and it's just like, and this is small market cap stuff, so it's just like these are things that you can put on your radar. And we love Stargate token. We've talked about STG, and we've talked about Swiss cheese. These are things, and there's a lot of this stuff in here that I haven't even clicked on yet and taken the time to do some research. But I mean, you can just kind of go in and just basically say, okay, look, what is this? Okay, it's platform-based utility, staking, lending, borrowing, stable coins. I've seen this a lot, right, in the list as well. Star, it itself is a stable coin. We got Sand. We got the Sand token. A lot of the metaverse gaming is going to start coming up. It's starting to get back in. With the NFT market starting to get back. So that's going to bring out the more metaverse plays. Yeah. So that's just how you can find this stuff. And let's see where we're going. Let's see. What else do we have in here on our trade list here? We got into Doge. I think it's just a no-brainer right now because Elon is just killing the game right now with X.com. All of the figures and the guide stone points to Doge when it comes to they're not going to create their own cryptocurrency. They're not promoting any other cryptocurrency. Elon's only promoted maybe a few different coins, but really mainly he just has that love for Doge. Doge designer on Twitter is kind of like Elon's PR, constantly always promoting all the things and upgrades that X is doing, what Elon's doing in terms of Starlink, in terms of Tesla, in terms of AI. Grok, that's a huge thing right now. Grok AI with Elon's AI company XAI, which I signed up for, and they have an early sign up list if you pay for X Premium, and so that's just going to be huge. So I think with that, I think Doge is it's just one of those things where I think it's just like I would consider it almost a blue chip. I would almost consider it a blue chip. All right, let's see what the chat's saying. MCade is my favorite game related coin. Oh, okay, let's check it out. All right. Let's see. Is it on here? Okay, well, it's not in here because I'm on perpetual. So let's see. Let's go to spot. Let's go to spot. See what's in here. So, see. Where do you trade it? Where do you trade this particular coin? I'll try and look for it. Let's see. Coin market cap. I know Coin market cap has most. I know they got Coin Paprika and stuff like that. MCAD. Oh, Medicaid. Okay, let's check this out. Let's see. Market caps. Low market caps. 6 million. Trading volume right now, highest on X Markets and BitGet. BitGet's 73,000. So yeah, it's got low trading volume. Ethereum contract. Let's check the Twitter. Let's see. And guys, if you're grifting right now, say hello in the chat and also hit the like button, smash it. Ooh, I like this. That's nice. Okay, so I don't know what happened here. No, okay, let's see what happened. All right, so let's see what's going on with this thing. No website. All right, so Medicaid. Community hub where gamers and blockchain fanatics can communicate and collaborate. Our vision is to create a fun and dynamic virtual hangout for like-minded people. Okay. Some metaverse stuff. All right. Yeah, I'll check it out. So this is let's see what's going on in my own personal watch list. This is the personal watch list here. So let's check it out. Let's see what's happening. What is up on the hour? Oh, boom, Altura. So there we go. So I'm going to start, honestly, I should have already been DCAing into this. I have a very small bag, but this is something that I think is going to pop off in the crypto gaming bull run. And it's just going to be insane. You got, I think Eternity also is this what I think? Because I saved this in here for a reason. Allows users to take advantage of increasing popularity of non-fungible tokens, NFTs. The developers position as the decentralized finance crossover project with authenticated NFTs. In Eternity ecosystem, all NFTs can be bought and sold on chain. Okay, Polka Starter platform where its crowd sale took place. Project tries to create favorable conditions for an all-active market members of the community to boost the value of its earned token. So, Eternity. Cool. Yeah, so it's just stuff like this that I've kind of tried. It's just, there's some things that I've DCA'd a little bit heavier, which is like things like Chainlink, Polygon, and there's a lot of stuff in here. Thorchain, BITFLEX. So BITFLEX is getting partnerships, getting used by a lot of different gaming projects. Good trading volume. Positive altcoin investors join the rise of Bitcoin cake. IMX. So it's a first layer 2 scaling solution for NFTs on Ethereum. So a new platform. Okay, they're going to be launching their platform soon. Okay, yeah, I'll keep an eye on it. I'll check it out. So to achieve that, the Immutable is built with Stark ZK rollups, a technology that Vitalik Buterin considers Ethereum to be all-in-one. So, and that's a thing that Polygon is doing too. So, like Polygon with crypto gaming is using that ZK rollups technology, where it's basically just kind of like everything can be done all in chain, no crazy bridges where you have to send it to a different thing and then it gets wormholed and things can get hacked and lost and stuff like that. So that's usually the problem that happens when there's not a ZK rollup kind of technology in place, I guess, is what the research that I've been doing. And so, thanks to this technology, users will be able to create and distribute assets like ERC20 and ERC721 tokens on a massive scale. Game director like Gods Unchained, project already building on Immutable, stated the Immutable allows Gods Unchained to implement a new meta system that was previously impossible in this fashion. Immutable aims to create a world-class experience for users and developers alike. So, this is stuff, I mean, and especially... You look at the all-time highs of these things, and this one didn't have as much of a move in that previous bull run. From the bottom though, you see here it did get as high. It got as high as $9. Did it get as high as $9? Yeah, $9. So if it gets anywhere near these price zones from 90 cents, I mean that's something to think about. But that's with most altcoins right now. If you think about it, a lot of the altcoins right now are seeing that more than 100% drawdown. So it's almost kind of like whack-a-mole, throw a dart, but some are not going to be here in the long term. So we need to see, what do people do? What do people like? What do people like to do? They like to be entertained, and they like social media. They like to make little videos of themselves and little reels and things like that. So we have to think, okay, how's that all going to interact and go into, let's say, what the bots are doing, the Telegram bots, AI, all this stuff, like payment systems, all this NFTs to be more scalable, so we're not paying super high gas fees. Let's see. The chat is asking, what is my favorite crypto? So my favorite crypto, I think, because I've used it so much. And the thing is, like, I like things that I've been able to use to my ability to be able to go in and out of things fast. And I've learned a lot about crypto and using wallets and staking and things like that. And it's Polygon. That's probably one of my favorites, Matic, because it was a way for me to learn how to get into NFTs. I was able to get low barrier entry with the fees, because I wanted to interact so much with NFTs when they were popping off. But you're paying hundreds of dollars for gas fees on Ethereum, and it just kind of stomps a lot of people out if you're just trying to get in, just to kind of test the waters. So that's why I have a lot of respect for Polygon Matic, and I love Chainlink just for the fact of the sheer number of partnerships that Chainlink has. And if you learn more about Chainlink, and when you listen to other smart people talk about Chainlink, it is essentially the backbone of the whole crypto market in Web3, in terms of updating price oracle, off-chain data, to get, to help on chain, and it's all kinds of stuff. There are APIs that you can implement into your crypto project. That's the whole thing. They're making it easier, and so those are my personal favorites. And I have some down the list. Basically, kind of going down my watch list is kind of where I like Solana. I like Cardano. I don't like the price movement, but I like Cardano. Like Doge. I like Uniswap. I like Crow. I've used Crow. So the things that I've used a lot, is the crypto.com app. I've used that a lot, which I have a link in the description to sign up for that. I have not had anyone sign up on my crypto.com link. So guys, do me a favor, sign up for that crypto.com link. If you have not used that platform yet, or try to use their debit card, I suggest you do so. It really has benefited me a lot. And also, I've been using recently the Coinbase card, and might start getting my paycheck deposited into Coinbase, but we'll see. We'll see. At this point, what's more risky, putting it in a bank or putting it in a crypto app platform? Who knows? Near Protocol, getting a bunch of partnerships. There's Thorchain, Bitcoin DeFi. I mean, basically, you can swap your Bitcoin to Doge if you want to, using Thorchain. So I think that, that's a cool project. And then, we got the Metaverse plays, Sandbox and Decentraland. Recently went into Decentraland with my wife. She's very, interested in the Metaverse stuff now. I've basically turned her into a crypto maxi. Phantom. I like Phantom. I've used the ecosystem. It works. It's fast. I think it's been pushed down. It's been oversold, and the market cap is a lot lower than it was in the bull market. So there's definitely room to grow there. Just all kinds of stuff. Just been trying to keep spread across the market in different narratives. You got crypto gaming coins. You got music, NFT music. With Audius, followed that for a while. I like Hex. I have just a little bit in Hex. I've interacted with Hex. I've bridged over some. I used the bridge. There's all kinds of stuff. Gains Network, that's a DeFi, decentralized DEX trading using your wallet on Polygon. Just all kinds of stuff. So yeah, that's what I've been doing my research on over the past couple of years. Rollbit, crypto casinos. That's a big narrative. So you got crypto casinos, AI, crypto gaming, NFTs. You have the Bitcoin halving coming up. I mean, there's so much bullish news and things to look forward to in the next couple years. And just like we know, if we've been in these cycles before, we're going to see the retracements, but you just have to look at, you got to look at it long term. You have to look at the charts like this. Like, you have to zoom out and look at where we've been and where we're going. So, I mean, it's just it's a trend line that I think can definitely start getting back up into those price levels. Okay, they're partnered with Polygon. Okay, that crypto gaming coin you talked about. Okay, yeah, nice. Yeah, like to hear that. Yeah, I'll keep it on the radar. Let's see. But yeah, there's just a lot to be bullish about. There really is a lot to be bullish about. So the thing, what I wanted to mention is MicroStrategy acquiring an additional 155 Bitcoin since in quarter 3, and then also Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy is now up nearly $1 billion on its Bitcoin investment. MicroStrategy's Bitcoin investment is back in the black after its most recent run up to a high of 35,000. The public firm now sitting on $1 billion in gains. So now they're up $1 billion now. So they haven't. I don't think they've sold. They're very adamant on not selling it. Let's see. Got my card, an active crypto.com user. Okay, cool. Yeah, awesome. So MicroStrategy's journey into Bitcoin began in August 2020. August 2020. No way. Okay, so wait, August 2020. And this was probably right where you see that correlation with the halving. May, June, July, August. Whoa, that's insane. So that's so wild. Okay, you guys, look at this. Look at this. This is insane. So you look at where they bought Bitcoin in August. Right here. Right here in this point is where they bought Bitcoin. And their value of the company and the stock went up substantially. This is my play. I am doing this. I mean, basically, MicroStrategy stock is going to be primed to explode when the next halving occurs. That's what I'm seeing. That's amazing. I know you guys are seeing this too. It's really cool to see this on when MicroStrategy basically made their company centered around Bitcoin, and realized that, like, look, if we don't do something, like, we're going to basically, we're going to go out of business. We're going to lose the company, something. So I think something changed here. Something changed. As Michael Saylor got micro strategic and macro, and then realized that, look, we can grow our company and make it valuated in the billions. And look at that. It's just amazing. So yeah, I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at the timing, and I'm seeing that we're looking like we're going and shooting towards that 42,000. And I just think that right now, if you are a bear, I'm sorry, and I don't want to discourage you, but at the same time, I know how you feel. I get it, because I was feeling very bearish myself, afraid to trade, feeling like, oh my God, every time I put in a trade, it gets stopped out. It's just like, it was getting ridiculous. A lot of the times you don't want to feel like you're shorting the market all the time, because you do want it to go up. So it's just interesting when you start to get in that psychology of overall sentiment of the crypto markets in general. And it's just like, that's where I feel like, I've really tried to have a different perspective, and it's really helped in my trading on that perspective, because I've been able to grow, a particular trading account. I started with $30, and now I have it at where the value of it has gone over $1,000 now already. And just for the fact that I've taken profit out of a lot of these trades already and was able to re-enter into the market, go back in at different prices, catch different altcoin trades, catch really amazing, Solana trade. Like as you can see here, the entry prices of where I've been able to get in on some of these trades, like Ethereum, I got in at 1629 average entry price. Bitcoin, average entry price of 31,000, but it was at 28. Guild Games at 28 cents, now sitting at 32. Doge at 6 cents, now sitting at 7. And Solana at 35, now sitting at 39, but went up as high as 46. So it's basically, you see the potential of what you can do even just with $30. And what I'm doing is what I'm telling myself, and what I know is capable, is that I will turn $30 into thousands. I will turn this single $30 that I started with, and I will turn it into thousands of dollars. And so that is my journey that I'm on right now, guys. And I think it's going to be amazing once we start really, really moving. This is just this is but a taste of what the market's going to do. Because I remember seeing those prices move, and I was just too dumb at the time to really take the profits. I thought it was just going to keep going up, but I didn't understand crypto at the time. This was early 2021. I started DCAing and got a portfolio up fast. I mean, and I gave an example right here, and it's just really hard to look at sometimes, but it's just the truth. And what you have to realize is that this is a real hard lesson to learn, and it's called not your keys, not your crypto. This was my DCA portfolio that I had in a particular account called Voyager. And if you guys obviously remember, that Voyager was one of the crypto platforms that went completely down. As you can see, I had a pretty decent, strong portfolio. I had ADA. Was holding VGX because it was earning rewards. When you incentivize holding VGX, you got percentages higher on holding certain coins. Had some different small plays in the 7% range, some ETH. And I mean, basically, this is where I didn't learn my lesson in basically having this spread out, having it in different wallets. And I had most of it in here was my DCA portfolio. And I only got 20% of this back. Maybe 15, 20% of this back. It all got wrecked hard. So I know it doesn't seem like a lot of money, but, just from DCAing, at the time, for me, getting into crypto, I was trying to buy a house, saving up for a house, just trying to do all the things, pay bills, pay off some debts and stuff like that. So all at the same time, I was like, I just got into crypto, and how can I even get any exposure at all? And this is for people that are going to watch this stream and watch this video and say, maybe you don't have like anything in crypto, but you're watching content and you're like, okay, where do I even start? That's how I started. But I'm going to tell you what my lesson that I learned in this is that you have to have it self-custodial. You have to have your keys. You have to be able to and if at least you're gonna be trading, yes, have that money on the exchange, but then that was it. Like I had total return of $1,300. That should have been taken out and put and stashed like as a safeguard mechanism for yourself. So I would just say, like, if you're starting somewhere, just like DCA on your own accord and not having someone else holding it for you, and just have self protection and preservation of your funds and your assets, because I mean it stung really bad back then. It hurt, and even though it was only just like some thousands. You know, people lost hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars. I mean, I can imagine they were probably couldn't sleep at night and wanted to puke. So, so this is a great lesson for me to learn now in small amounts, and so I don't repeat the same mistake when there's millions on the table. So that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this live stream. I hope you got some gold nuggets from here and some alpha. I showed you Michael Saylor bullishness. I showed you price predictions, different crypto coins. I showed you everything. I gave you some perspective. So for that, all I ask is for you guys to share this with your community and hit the like button. Click on my referral links. You know, show these people that, you know, this channel is worth having as an affiliate. And I hope you guys have a good Monday, and I hope you're feeling blessed. Be blessed, and I will see you in the next Dano Crypto live stream. Peace.